Steelers All-Pro defensive end Cam Heyward. Cam, thanks so much for joining us. How are you staying busy?
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm good. I'm playing with my kids a lot, working out, watching TV. That's about all I can do right now.
Cam, tell me something you're doing during this quarantine time that in a million years you probably wouldn't have either had time or the wherewithal to do before around the house.
Ooh, around the house, man. My wife's been putting me to work, whether it's fixing stuff, cleaning out the vacuum, putting it back together, all these different things I've been meaning to get to, but finally got to.
Cam, you're part of arguably the greatest draft class ever. There was a discussion going on Twitter earlier this week about that 2011 draft class. The top 12 has like 7 guys that might be Hall of Famers, a few more All-Pros. Right. You come in at the very end of the first round. You're an All-Pro. I'm curious, do you think it's the best draft class of all time? And what camaraderie do you have amongst yourself and those other luminaries in the league?
Man, I'm biased because I'm part of that draft, but I definitely think it's one of the best drafts ever. We had 12 D linemen in the first round, and then you look at the guys who weren't in the first round, whether it's Jarrell Casey or Richard Sherman, and they've had really good careers. Richard's a Hall of Famer in my book. But, to produce that amount of talent and then to see those guys every week in and week out dominate, it's self-assuring to know that the guys that went before me were deserving of it.
Cam, you had an interesting tweet. I wanted to get your reaction to it. You said, don't be surprised or don't act surprised. And what you were retweeting was the fact that Ohio State sent more people through the NFL draft than any other college, 131 people. So what does that say about Ohio State's program, and who are you excited to see coming out this year?
Well, I think everybody knows Ohio State's been a pipeline for so long, whether it's the Coach Tressel era with Malcolm Jenkins, myself, James Laurinaitis, Nate Ebner, who was a great special teamer for the Patriots. But then you get the Urban Meyer era, where you had guys all over Ryan Shazier, Ezekiel Elliott, Michael Thomas. And now we have the Ryan Day era, where we're going to have guys like Chase Young, who I'm really excited about seeing. I've been excited about him since last year, where I saw him dominate versus Penn State. So to see him do it at the NFL level is going to be fun. I'm excited for his career. He's a heck of a kid.
Cam, we heard from Ben Roethlisberger for the first time in a while, about a week ago. I guess you guys have a beard thing happening, all you players that are quarantined right now. His is
sorry,
good.
we don't have a barber
anyway,
right now.
No, I get it. Believe me, I get it. All of us. So he had some interesting comments about his availability if the season is to start on time, and he said he'll be ready when it's time. Are you confident Ben will be the same quarterback he was before the elbow injury? He's been out a while now.
Yeah, but I look at it as time. It's time for his body to heal. You look at LeBron taking that time off last year, finally getting a chance to rest from the playoffs. And I kind of look at it like that, where Ben gets a chance to relax and let his body, catch back up. So I know he looks like he's been on Castaway, but, I'm really excited to see where he's going to be out at the end of this.
It looks like he's been on Castaway. I got to ask you 2 things. So one quickly here, right. Cam. Are the pictures just not flattering? Because he looks like you in the beard. He also looks like he might be the same weight as you right now. Like, either dispel or confirm those rumors, then I got something else to ask you.
I just think the beard makes your face way bigger. I'll be honest. Like, I know I have a big head, so it doesn't really matter. But I think for Ben, the beard's going to make you look bigger than you are. But I think he's been doing a great job of staying in shape. I actually think he was doing a lot of cardio throughout the season, just trying to make sure he didn't falter off. So I don't think he's going to be looking pudgy out there when we get out on the football field.
Okay, good.
Unless we start around Christmas and he's going to come off a Christmas dinner. So I don't know.
And then then it would be a problem. All right, I want to follow up, though, with Mike Tomlin. Tomlin's won a Super Bowl, been to another one, never had a losing season, and somehow when we talk about the best coaches in the NFL, it's like, hey, Sean McVay's up there. Hey, what about Kyle Shanahan? Well, Belichick's obviously there. There's Andy Reid. Tomlin somehow gets left out, even though, aside from Belichick, put his resume up against any coach of his era, and it's right there. In your opinion, what makes Mike Tomlin such an effective head coach, and what is it like playing for him?
You know, I think a lot of people talk about you as a player's coach, but I think the thing that stands out is he has personal and professional relationships with everybody. He knows how to motivate me in different ways from the next guy, and that's why I think the player relationship matters. But when it comes to the football field, he knows how to motivate me and, you know, test me and be more petty towards me when he gets a chance. But I appreciate that, and the consistency, I think, goes a long way. It's hard to in this league to win, and when you can do it at a consistent level, it should be appreciated.
Cam, you said you wanted to be a Steeler for life. I'm a Patriots fan, and Tom Brady said Patriot for life after he signed for Tampa Bay. That was like, oh, geez, it was a disaster for me. So for you, how important is it for you to finish your career in Pittsburgh?
Well, being born from here, this being my dream team, I couldn't ask for a better situation. I've had a lot of success here, but there's still things I want to accomplish here. But my family's set here. I'm just very appreciative to be in a spot like this. I know it doesn't come around this often, and you know, guys don't get to end up where they want to through the draft. So I'm just very appreciative of that.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.